If your favorite muscle on a girl is her abs, you're not into girls. Scott, hit that fucking meme, baby.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Hey guys, in this video we're gonna go through Dr. Mike's list of the sexiest muscle a woman can have, and to make my boring content more interesting, we're gonna add a screaming parrot from Aladdin and see what he has to say about all of this.
Let's be honest. Most of you ladies train to become sexier versions.
The reality is the majority of people doing it for aesthetics, to look good.
So I guess we can all agree that the main reason why we train is to look good. For us men, sure, it's important to be strong, but for girls, I'd say aesthetics is by far the biggest reason why they go to the gym.
And I'm certain if you have any brain whatsoever, there's two main muscles you need to train. The left gluteus and the right gluteus.
Clearly glutes are the most important, but I don't agree that it's the only muscle group that girls should be training.
Number one, glutes. We all know it's true. Culturally, everyone kind of knows. What you see bikini girls training.
Glutes.
Monday,
Booty.
Tuesday,
Booty.
Wednesday,
Booty.
Thursday,
Booty.
Friday,
Booty.
weekends.
Booty.
Also.
And so there you have it. The gluteus is a target. That's a biological thing. It's why it's so important.
Glutes are the most important. Like, is this even a question? Let's see what's next.
Number two, quads. Quads, as a lady, give you that Wonder Woman goddess energy. You wrap them shits in some jeans. Next, the hamstring. Yeah. Hamstrings by themselves look fucking sweet, but they do something. They do something to the glutes, don't they? They kind of lift the glutes a little bit. They make it a separation.
I 100% agree with Dr. Mike. It's not enough just to have big glutes. Like, have you seen these girls that have these butt implants? They have like a huge ass and the rest of the lower body is small. It looks weird because it's fake. It doesn't look natural, which makes it unattractive. So in order for a girl to have an attractive physique, she needs the entire lower body to be developed. You can do some extra glute isolation work with hip thrusts, glute kickbacks, hip abductions and stuff like that. It's a good idea to have some extra attention to the muscle group that matters the most. But if the rest of the body is completely underdeveloped, it's not good. So big quads and big hamstrings, it's gonna be the most important for any girl.
Calves, my rank 4. Why? You put a girl in some heels, she's conquering the world. I want to bite various muscles on your body. Don't pretend like you're new to this. She hates it. With the calves, fucking meaty calves, you just want to fucking grab them. When a girl's got like dope glutes, quads, hams, but little stick thin lower legs, again, sweet look, but like something's missing.
Clearly, in Mike's mind, to be sexy, it's all about the lower body. The calves, to me, if you got them, good. If you don't, also good.
So Mike thinks it's very important that the girl has well-developed calves. Greg, on the other hand, thinks it's not important. And of course, this is going to be subjective. People have different tastes, different opinions. There might be some dudes out there that would choose a skinny girl over a gym baddie. I think me being a guy who's into lifting weights, I can appreciate a girl that has well-developed body as opposed to some other guy who's never set a foot into the gym. That guy probably has different values, doesn't even care about these things. I personally agree with Dr. Mike that well-developed calves look pretty good on a girl, but I wouldn't put it in a 4th place. For me, back muscles are number 4, but let's see where Mike is gonna put it.
Rank 5, the back. If you happen to have a muscular back, so long as you are consenting to it, you are getting massage.
There you have it. Now, I don't think insanely developed huge back, but when a girl has some muscle there, enough for those separations to be visible, then that's gonna look extremely attractive. It's not about the back width, but more about the thickness. For me, that looks amazing.
So what would I place next? Definitely the stomach, the abs. Having a flat stomach, perhaps slightly visible abdominals.
Greg has a good point there. Although when it comes to the abs, it's not really that much about training them as much as it's just about being lean. You're not gonna date a fat chick. If she is not lean, she's not gonna have those visible muscle separations that I mentioned a second ago. Now she doesn't have to have a shredded six-pack, but if her stomach is all fluffy, then there's no way she's gonna be attractive. So good point from Coach Greg.
Rank 6, just after back, for me, is traps.
One muscle I do not like is the traps. When I compare being sexy as a woman, I consider it to be the opposite of a man. Now, if you like masculine-looking women, then that is perfectly okay. Perhaps you are more feminine. Opposites often attract. The masculine attracts to feminine, feminine attracts to masculine. And so if you're a more feminine man, perhaps you like bigger traps, more masculine-looking woman.
That's definitely not true. If you're a skinny guy that has never picked up a heavy object in your entire life, chances are that a strong girl is not going to be attracted to you. She's going to find someone who's stronger than her. I don't know where Coach Greg is getting this from, but I highly suggest he reads The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. There's a chapter in this book explaining how both men and women have both masculine and feminine qualities, and how we shouldn't be afraid to embrace them when the situation calls for it.
If your boy gets grossed out by big traps, because sometimes guys will be like, oh man, she's got big traps, she looks like a dude. He's a child, and what you're doing is technically illegal. At best, immoral.
Perfectly okay for you, Mike, to like big traps, but I'm going to say and go out on a limb that most men, most manly men even, do not like big traps on a woman.
All I want to do, gently tilt your head to the side.
Okay.
Gently have my arm around your waist. And absolutely not gently at all, sink my teeth directly into your fucking trap.
And so for Mike, it's all about the traps. He wants to sink his teeth into them, full stop. That's all he wants. For me, I see large traps and I think, why do you have large traps? Can we not have those?
We need to put these two guys in the same room and have them debate each other on this topic. Regarding the traps being sexy muscles, like I said, I like girls with thick backs. And the last time I checked, traps were the part with the back, and they definitely add a lot of thickness to the back, which I like. What I believe these guys are talking about is the upper portion of the traps. I don't believe a normal, natural girl can develop her upper traps to the point that would make her look too masculine. There's definitely no reason for a girl to do some sort of shrugs and work specifically on developing that area, but a little bit of traps, there's nothing wrong with it, at least in my opinion.
Number 7, delts. Delts are cool by themselves, but what they also do is expand the width of your upper body. Whatever waist narrowness you have is now more exaggerated.
On the one hand, he's 100% correct. Wider delts makes you have a smaller waist, but wider delts also makes you look like a man. Men have cap delts, wide, broad shoulders. It's very masculine.
I think we could all agree that some delt definition looks pretty good. When Mike says he thinks that delts look pretty good on a woman, he probably doesn't mean Chris Bumstead size delts. Again, a normal, natural girl is never going to develop such huge delts that would make her look unattractive.
Chest. It's 8th. If I see that you have a muscular chest, when I'm checking out your titties, on the titties factor, I was going for lust. But now that I see you got some, I don't know, man, that like stirs up some love emotions in me, girl. Because like a real woman has a fucking muscular chest.
You don't need a chest. The last I checked, most men are not checking out your pecs, the striations, the development up here. Is your upper chest oozing with muscularity? But yeah, they're probably going to be looking at your chest, but not for the muscle itself, for something else.
I have to agree with Coach Greg on this one. Nobody cares about the chest muscles when they're looking at the girls. People like Dr. Mike that find it attractive are very rare. But as I said, these things are very subjective and not everyone is gonna have same taste.
Number 9, second to last, arms. At best, it's beautiful. At worst, it's another manhood test. Because if the guy you have a crush on is like, oh, I don't know, man, Kelsey's kind of got like big arms. Guess what? See yourself out, Harry Potter.
Bye.
Because there's a man that's going to sweep that girl up.
Women, you don't need arms. You don't ever need to train your biceps, your triceps. It's simply not needed. You're indirectly going to get so much work, you're not even going to need to bother.
I also like when a girl has some muscle in the arms. Not extremely important, but I think girls should still train their arms at least a couple of sets a week. Maybe one exercise for biceps and one for triceps. She definitely doesn't have to spend a crazy amount of time training her arms. I personally like how it looks.
Lastly, and leastly, abs. Nobody gives a shit about abs.
I 100% disagree. I like abs, and I think many men do.
I also have to disagree. Girls that have visible abs, much sexier than girls without them. Abs look absolutely amazing and for sure much more important than chest, arms and delts. I think most guys would agree. Please, if anyone is still watching this boring video and if you haven't fallen asleep yet, let us know in the comment section. Do you think abs look attractive on a girl? And how important is this?
By far the most valuable traits in a woman. For hookups and one-night stands is absolutely how her body looks, hands down. But in longer-term relationships, the kind you're probably interested in having, the body doesn't even make the fucking top list of what it is people look for that have thought this through and are remotely intelligent. It's shit like intelligence, ambition, sense of humor.
That's 100% true. However, if you look amazing, there's a pretty good chance you're gonna attract a higher quality partner. For most guys, I'd say looks are the price of the entry. The rest comes after. You can be incredibly intelligent, funny, smart, loyal, but if you're 100 pounds overweight, chances are you're not gonna attract that guy in finance with 6'5" and blue eyes.
I'm looking for a man in finance, trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes, finance, trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes.
Please click the like button if you enjoyed watching this video. Here's another one for the guys that want to get jacked. Thank you for your attention. Bye.